So, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to see you, Eva.
Nice to see you too.
I'm very well.
Welcome on board and tell us who you are.
Thank you. My name is Willie Switch, and I'm the co-founder and chairperson Powerhim organization.
Okay. Powerhim. What is Powerhim, or who is Powerhim?
Well, Powerhim is a community-based organization, and was founded in the year 2021. So we are very 2 years. And Powerhim, its core mandate is to empower the boy child in this current age.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where we take boys who are on transition. You see, when you talk about initiation, it's not simply the cut.
True.
It's more to that than a cut. And now, as we have experience in mentoring this young guy, so when that time of transition happens, we are in the front line, and we have boys who reached through schools, and we provide a hybrid solution to our society, because our society comprises of three type of parent. Those who have their boys or their children going through church system, it is unpopular among some, and I repeat, some. Yes, because they believe there's an element that church does not touch in regard to development of that transition. Then there's another one that is cultural. In recent years, there have been that insistence of, like, we go back to the
culture,
take the river to
traditions
the
and all.
yes. And some parents are like, yeah, it makes sense, but you know, some things they are told they are not applicable in this present age. We've done the street boys around. We correct them and take them to a serene place for 2 or 3 weeks, stay with them, feed them, and talk to them. And that, no, we cannot charge them, can we?
Yeah, no,
So it's this community, it's this society that support us to do that. And we let them know that we are doing this. So they provide food for us, they provide other things, and they contribute actually, because every boy, it takes about how much? 10K per boy for 2 weeks.
Wow.
So, I mean, Powerhim does not have that amount of money at this point. So it is Akina Iva, Akina our cameraman, Akina, you know, everybody. Kwa hii jamii, he comes on board, and we do that. We've done that twice. And we've had how many boys? We have had, I think, 40-something boys from the street, and the rest are from able family, which they happen to be very happy and content.
Wow.
Yes. We propose we do a challenge, 10 boys for 10 days challenge, and we contributed 500 to help us. Now the problem was the guy who went to do identification.
I can imagine.
He brought 37 boys, a whole list. I'm like, so how do we take 3 years? I mean, we were like, we did not realize we have that number of boys yet ready for initiation. And it was not like that they are small boys. No.
The big men are.
So we said, anyone below 16 years, we are not even considering. So let's consider based on the age.
From 17 now.
Yes. So we started with 22, 21, 20 we had 3 boys, 19 we had 2, and already the list is full. So the rest, we told them, wait for December, you know? December is around the corner. Due to budget and the place we have to accommodate, you know, And after all, this wasn't the main thing. So the boys waited. I really had to convince them to wait. And they complied, they waited, and every single month, every day I used to meet them. The switch, mid-December, ulisema deck. And I say, yeah, no problem, deck. And how many are they? 27.
Wow.
So we started preparing early for December. We knew it would be. Luckily, the county government made intervention when December arrived.
Wow.
They waived the fee in the hospital,
fee. Yeah.
and also for us as Powerhim, we had the one that is paid rope, paid rite of passage, and so we had to bring these boys after we are done with
The paid one.
the paid one.
Okay.
And now that meant it took us, we extended the days. Now what happened is when the government said, the county government said that they waived, all of them went, most of them went, few waited for our program. Now the challenge became after the cut
Where next?
from the hospital to where?
Switch.
So we had another crisis in town. Sasa, see, and you know, people knew, they had even told, the amazing thing about Nanyuki is we know each other.
It's a very small town.
It's a very small town. They had told, switch alistuambia tunaenda December. So when they had gone to the circumcision table and back, so no, they didn't tell them it's county. So switch was in the limelight. Sasa, we unatairisha boys unawaacha aje.
Yeah.
Sasa, and you know, our thing was due in how many days? In a week's time. You know, we had to take them early
At least that's
for
so that
feeding.
you
Yeah.
accommodate.
Some of them were in Vibanda, they are there, and nobody's attending them, no feeding. And you know, when that happened, how fast you recover is
It's dependent on how well
you are
nursed.
feeding.
Wow.
Because the first lot, they almost they were very much angry at us, because the day we took them from the street is not the day that we took them to the doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were so eager. You know, mtu amegoja 5 years,
Alafu sasa
siku
finally
imefika,
siku
alafu
inakuja
unamwambia
anaambiwa
but the reason behind that was when we took them from the street to the house, I told them, you are not going. You will stay here for 4 more days. We feed you, we nurse you, and so that, because schools were opening.
Yeah.
Some of the materials we are using in that house, we had a school lended to us. So that we never wanted to extend or to overstay. So we had to feed them and well for 4 days so that they can recover. Because the first 2 boys that had gone a week to our event, they had problem
Or recovering.
of recovering. And you know, so we knew the immune system is low.
Yeah.
So we had to work on that for 4 days.
At least you boost it.
Yes. Do you know what that means? We extended our stay. Not 10 days anymore. 14. Did we have budget for 14? No. But God gave us grace.
Through.
He came through, man.
What keeps you going, by the way? Hapo ndipo hiyo swali hupop up.
I think I'm type D.
Okay, what does type D mean?
Type D, it means you are determined, you have desire,
Oh, yeah.
and you are unstoppable.
Awesome. So with those 3, there's no way you
Goodness,
throw in the
you know,
towel.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And a little bit damp. You know, you got, to do this, you got to be damp a little bit of it. Because some of those things, they don't make sense.
They don't. They don't.
Even try to explain to, you know, he says, okay, what's the end game? What do you mean end
what
game?
are you looking for?
So, you know, I mean, you are dumb to leave your work to do this. You are dumb to ask support for people and you're not taking it to your family. You know, of course it's not popular, but it is what it is.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, and I think it's challenging, and I think probably as we end up, that is the challenge I want to leave the people with. But before I leave them with the challenge, who funds you? How do you run?
Oh, amazing. Thank you for that question. First of all, we are indebted to the community of Nanyuki. They've been so supportive. Anytime we are running any program, we go to them, tell them about blah, 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 and they are like, come through for us. Some not at that initial program we are talking about, but they say, if it's for Boychild, I'm in. Whenever I have some resources, let me know how I can participate. So that is one. So actually our main supporter is this local community.
Yeah.
And then we have friends from other counties and diaspora as well, some, very few of them. However, we've tried to talk to the government, and we appreciate how keenly they listen to us. We are only disappointed when it comes to action.
That sounds like the government, I know.
I mean, they're like, wow, you know,
On
it's
our
very
high.
nice.
I know.
After that,
Your story, Shaisha.
my friend, you do not know who signed check. You taken rounds, and you know, it is very, not very profound for me to say this of my government, which we really like and support, but they can look for mechanism of to follow up on what they agree to support.
What the promises they made,
Yes.
like to follow up and
Exactly,
fulfill them.
yeah. And know that we are working on a very tight timelines. Of course, we know there is a big process in making funds and resources available. But you know, actually part of what we do is a very small budget. It's petty cash kind of project to the government. But to us, it's a mountain. It's a
By the
whole
way, it
mountain.
means a lot.
You know, and especially to the community we serve. You know, however, I want to appreciate some government officials and people who work in several corporates, because even when the corporate or the entity is not able to make intervention and contribution, I have seen countless and numerous men going out of their way and doing individual contribution, which is a big up to them, and I appreciate that. And they are like, well, in fact, they become our ambassador at their working place. They push our Boychild agenda on their own, and we are grateful, and it's yielding fruits. So we appeal to like-minded organizations to provide resources for us to do this. The scope of our work is very, very, very big and deep, but we are under resourced as of this point. But no, that's not stopping us. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for it.
Wow.
And hopefully, by God's grace, you know, I have this call to clergy. These people we are serving is the true gospel. Please find a way to make intervention, to participate, because at times the clergy is burdened by other needs. But if you can fix the man challenge, half of that challenges you deal with is sorted.
True.
Yes.
True.
Let's look at it in that perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Through these matters, Boychild, we can talk the whole day, tomorrow and the next day, because I've told you over and over, I have a soft spot for the Boychild.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that is true. I can't help myself. I really feel there's so much you can do for the Boychild, for our men out here. And if you've been there, najua mnanifuatanga na mnajua vile mi hutetea Boychild. So kama uko hapo and you've been wondering, how can you take part into this? Powerhim is there. You on FB?
We are on FB.
Yes.
And also we have our website. Yes.
Yes. So search Powerhim on FB. You will get the details of how you can support them, how you can be part of them. You don't have to have everything to make a difference in this world. All you have to have is what he has said. Type D, determination. What else?
Desire.
Desire, and you'll be unstoppable. And the truth is, I think I'm so proud being associated with the change, because we might not see the change of what Powerhim is doing right now. We might not see the impact or feel it. But in the next few years, I am sure we shall have a generation of well-equipped men, changed men, men who will stand and say, I'm here as a man to be counted.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I love you people, and thank you for following this channel. Remember to subscribe, share, and tell your friends about it. Till next time, thank you for your time. We love you.